Okay, for the graphical symbol and wording, alright, the mandatory action must be taken as you see. Okay, this graphical symbol, alright, with the person who are reading something. Alright, so the reference or safety meaning is here mentioned is refer to instruction manual booklet. Okay, the supplementary information also same. Refer to instruction manual booklet. It means that when you see this graphical symbol, supposedly you want to know something about this machine, for example, you must refer to the instruction manual booklet. Right. Number 2, if you have a head with the headphone, so this graphical symbol meaning is a wear ear protection. You must wear your ear to protect from the louder sound, for example at the factory, right, with the production of something. Alright, okay, this third, you have a head and you must wear a goggle or something. The meaning of the safety reference is a wear eye protection. Okay, this number 4, wear safety shoes. Alright, seterusnya lah. So you banyak lagi baca kan, boleh graphical symbol yang you tunjukkan wear safety helmet, wear face shield, wear dust mask, wear respiratory protection. All the blue is normally is a norm. Alright, for the safe condition, okay, graphical symbol with this symbol plus is a first aid, this is a doctor, eye wash station, and etc. Right, exit left, exit right, okay, assembly point. Okay, anything else? We have a prohibition. Okay, general prohibition sign, we have this symbol. Okay, no smoking, no open flame, no pedestrian, no drinking water, do not touch, no photography, no access, no food or drink. Okay, fire safety emergency, this is fire extinguisher, fire hose reel, fire alarm call point, and etc. Alright, so warning, you have general warning sign, warning, right? So it's a warning of thunderstorm. Okay, radiation risk. Okay, laser beam, non-ionizing radiation, optical radiation, magnetic field. Okay, this is a warning symbol, which is a graphical symbol. So a lot of here you can refer, right, for your notes. So this is an example of building evacuation plan. Supposedly, in a building they must have a escape plan that will show where supposedly you are escape from each this floor, for example. Alright, supposedly in a building they have this escape plan. Alright, so okay, well, how about the color coding of control device, for example buttons? Okay, the color coding for this button, okay, this red is for emergency. Okay, this green is for safety. Usually the description is determine a state of normal condition, right? Typically used to start control of operative machine. Alright, usually the green is to start is button to start your equipment or machine. Okay, yellow usually is determining main function condition of abnormality function. It requires action by the operator to verify the manifest cause, right? Something there was a problem, so this yellow button will menyala. Alright, so blue is a mandatory that requires action by the operator for the reset. Right, white, grey, black is ordinary. So usually white is a starter or insertion function. The grey is impulsive control function. The black is permanent control function. Okay, color coding of signal light. Okay, signal light. Okay, so you have red, is usually emergency. For example, if you visit a company, for example, you have a machine, and mostly up of the machine they have a signal light here, right? This signal light is very important, and so can reduce the time of the worker or the operator to monitorize the machine in the line production itself, for example, right? So if they have a lot of machines, so they just alert at the signal lights if anything happened at the machine. So the emergency, so the red usually is a signal of stop of the operating machine. Okay, if they have a major failure or need operator intervention, right? So the green usually is a correct operation signal. Okay, it is safe. Alright, yellow anomaly, it will report an anomaly and requires intervention by the operator for verification of the cause manifest. Blue report requires of inversion by the operator for the reset. And white usually color without any specific meaning, which sometimes or as a function of specific requirement is given absent of possible allocation of. Sometimes this white is for power machine. Okay, alright. Chemical color coding display. Okay, chemical also have a color coding to display their variability. Alright, the chemical storage color code, usually chemical need to be stored according to the hazard in all chemical storage area. Supplier must use a color coding system for chemical storage classification to prevent accidental combination of two or more incompatible materials in the same space. And also chemical must be separated by space and even physical barriers to prevent an unwanted reaction. Right? Secondary container labeling. Okay, for example, container of a chemical labeling. Okay, the individual performance of the transfer a hazardous chemical to another container should ensure that the secondary container is marked with the appropriate labeling information. For example, you want transfer from one container to one container, so make sure that the another container is marking with the appropriate marking labeling information. So the required for secondary workplace container are more flexible. Option 1, you can replicate ship label. Option 2, combination of JS label element. Option 3, homegrown system. Option 4, NFPA. What is NFPA? It is a National Fire Prevention Association that is global, non-profit organization that promotes safety standards, education, training, and advocacy on fire and electrical related hazards. NFPA color codes are part of the NFPA 704 standards for the identification of hazardous material, and NFPA 704 is a standard system for the identification of the hazards of material for emergency response.